Hello everyone, what is up? How is it going? Wow. It's it's amazing that we are now halfway through the year. I've already said this in the previous video, and it's just amazing how fast 2016 is going. Now, I've yet to jump on the Christina Grimmie tribute bandwagon, and I'm not gonna I'm gonna do my best to try not to cry through this and be be serious or be ominous or anything like that. And this one, it is very tragic, and it's very difficult for me to put into words as to what happened to Christina and how this is to be processed. And I know there are many Christina Grimmie fans. I know there are other members of Team Grimmie, and I'm not in any shape or form trying to single anyone out, but I think it's safe to say I'm one of the oldest members of Team Grimmie. I'm not saying I'm the oldest, I'm just saying I believe I'm one of the oldest. And being one of the oldest, I have been through my fair share of lost friends over the years. And again, I'm not trying to be ominous or morbid here, but you name it, you name a cause, I've lost a friend with. In high school alone, I lost 3 friends in the span of 3 years. A friend of mine was killed in a car accident, and I lost another friend when he took his own life, and then I lost another friend to a freak drowning accident, all within my last 3 years of high school. And that trend wouldn't stop, because since I've graduated from high school, I've lost other friends. I've lost not 1, not 2, but 3 friends to a brain tumor or a form of brain cancer. 3 friends. I've lost 2 friends, no, 3 friends to car accidents. I would lose 2 friends to murder, well, acquaintances, but and I've lost other friends to just natural causes. Most recently, I lost one of my closest friends a week after Christina was murdered, just last Thursday. And, I never thought at this point in my life, by my mid-30s, that this would become a regular habit of dealing with a lost loved one on a regular basis, to the point where, to me, it feels like it's almost every couple months that I'm going through this, and it's astonishing. And it's hard to wrap my head around it, but one thing I had noticed is that it's made me much more of a rock than I realized. It's made me more stronger than I realized. And when the news of Christina broke, gonna be honest, I broke down more so than ever than I have for anyone. When my buddy Russell was one of those 3 friends that died because of a brain tumor, I barely grieved over Russell. You would think that it hit me hard, but I was quickly over Russell. And it's probably because I knew him and I was friends with him that it was much easier for me to fathom and accept. I don't know. I don't think I really know the answer as to why I grieved over some girl that I never knew or never met more than any of my friends that I've lost throughout the years. Now, you're probably wondering what's this have to do with Christina. I tell you what this has to do with Christina. But you can believe this or not, okay? To each their own. If you believe me, fine. If you don't believe me, that's fine too. Yeah, you're right. I am what excuse me. I am an empath. Now, what I mean by that is I can pick up on vibes and emotions from people, dead and alive. And very rarely will I talk or speak with someone who has passed. It is very difficult, and I do not recommend it, because trying to connect with a lost loved one and then trying to speak to them, it is very dangerous. It is just as dangerous as using a Ouija board to speak to a lost loved one. I've been speaking with Christina these last 3 days. At first, I was trying too hard. I wanted to speak to her. And then I went, you know what, I can't do that. And she first visited me earlier in the week here at home, where I heard someone, no, last week, earlier in the week, and I heard someone yelling. Initially, this is when I meditated, and my friend Brianna, who was one of the girls murdered, said, "Brad, oh my gosh, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here." And I remember telling Brianna, "I know, but I need to do this. Perhaps you met her already. Have you met Christina?" And Brianna was like, "Oh, you're kidding me? I have met Christina. She's such a lovely girl. So bubbly, so excitable. She's very excited to be here, and she was very excited to meet you because she knew you were coming." So I met Christina. I don't remember what we spoke about, but I remember Christina and I talking for a bit, and after a while, I dozed off. I actually fell asleep, and that's when every communications with Christina were cut off. She would visit me again, this time when I'm awake. So, in other words, Christina now knows that I reached out to her, and she's visited me a few times since then. And most recently, the one occasion she visited me, she had told me to tell a young woman by the name of Mika that she knows Mika, that she loves Mika, and she wanted Mika to know that, keep me in your heart, be strong, be you, continue being stupid. That's what I would want you to do, Mika. Definitely think of me, but be what I've advised all of Team Grimmie to be. Continue doing that. That's how you will do me proud. And then Christina visited me again today, outside, when I was doing gardening work. I had my music in, I was picking up leaves, and then suddenly, Christina was trying to grab my attention, to which I kind of told her, "I'm trying to work here." And she said, I know, but this is important." And Christina told me, "Brad, I understand you've been thinking about your friends, Melissa, Becca, Katie, and so on." To which I went, "How do you know about them?" She said, "Oh, trust me, I know. I know who your friends are. I know. But I'm here to tell you that they're okay. You don't need to worry. You don't need to fret. They're okay. They just got a lot going on. Just be patient with them, and when the time's right, they will come back to you, Brad. They're your family after all. They will come back to you. I'm just here to let you know that, and I'm here to and before I go, just want to tell you I love you, Brad, and thank you for being the rock for Team Grimmie. They need you to be that person, so I appreciate that. The fact that this is now becoming a regular thing for me to actually speak to a lost loved one, so to speak, it's new to me. I've never been able to speak to anyone to this extent for this long. It's new. And the last time I've attempted to communicate with someone, something came back, and I'm just gonna end it at that. So, Christina, I thank you for trusting in me and letting me know, so I can let the others know that, hey, Christina knows. I noticed for some people this is kind of odd, and you're going, "Brad, how do we know you're not playing us?" You can believe, like I said, you can believe me, you can't believe me. It's your prerogative. I'm just here that Christina knows we're all hurting. And she's advised me for all of you, let it out. Let it out. Cry. Do what's necessary to let it be known that, hey, Christina, we miss you. And one thing I need to stress, though, I'm not a beacon. I'm not a messenger. This is something I can't really turn on and off. And in other words, if someone asks me, "Brad, can you tell Christina this?" that I can, but I can't guarantee that she'll get the message. If you catch my meaning, she just want all of you to know that she knows she misses you. She misses all of you just as much, and that she's excited for when the time comes for us to be reunited, but not anytime soon. She wants all of you to live. She wants all of you to go and get married, have kids, and so on, and live your life. She doesn't want all of us to grieve over her forever. She loves that we're all grieving together, but eventually she would like all of us to go, okay, we need to start living. We need to do what Christina would do. Be our crazy, wild, stupid selves. Anywho, I know this is not your typical tribute video, but this is me basically saying that I have spoken. This is me basically confirming that Christina knows she misses you. She misses us just as much as we miss her, and that in due time, hopefully we will all be reunited, and that she misses you. And I know I'm not Christina, but I'll give a shot. Bye!